Butterfly effect. What is that trivial thing you did that caused a serious chaos later on? My mom had cancer and was in the middle of several weeks chemo radiation. My family was taking turns staying with her at the cancer house that was close to the hospital in the big city where she was getting treatment. It turned out that I was scheduled during my boyfriend's birthday weekend. He was cool with it, though a little bummed out, because he'd never had a serious girlfriend during his birthday and had been looking forward to all the birthday sex. So, being the loving and horny girlfriend that I was, I went to one family member after another until I found a way to rearrange the schedule so that I would be available that weekend. I'm sure you can see where this is going. 10 years later we have a wonderful 9-year-old daughter that exists because of birthday sex. My mom is also cancer free. I didn't see where it was going. I thought your mom was gonna die that weekend. I'm glad there's a much better ending to this. In high school I had a crush on girl A and my friends figured it out. Embarrassed, I claimed they were wrong. I couldn't like girl A because I like girl B. They all chime in, then go for it. She totally date you. Turns out girl B was wonderful. It lasted 4 years and it was one of the best relationships I ever had. We eventually had to break up but we are still on good terms. I was such a dumb high schooler. Well, while not chaotic, this does remind me of when my mom decided to run away with me and my siblings. She didn't and still does not have custody. She wanted to cross the border into Mexico. I complained and she was somehow convinced to hide out in the deserts in California. If had I not complained, things would have been different. My mom would still try to illegally cross the border with us and either we would have been caught and I would not have spent 6 months in what was effectively prison, or I would be an illegal immigrant in Mexico. In 2007, I played an online game called Second Life. My avatar bumped into another and because of lag, I moved him. We joked about it and somehow that night I said to him, yes, but I'm not taking your name in marriage. We've been married for 12 years. A lot has happened. Not exactly chaos, but it had a big impact. After I graduated college, before I could land a full-time job, I was doing temp work. I'd just finished a week-long temp assignment as a receptionist at an office. It was Friday, but they called me and asked if I could come back for one more day since their receptionist was still out. I did, thinking nothing of it. Turns out that my husband was starting his first day at the company working help desk, and his first ticket was to install a new printer at the receptionist desk. If I hadn't agreed to one more day of work, I never would have met him. Took my car to the shop and ended up needing a ride to my running club. A random guy offered. Our 6th anniversary is in October and we have a house and 3 dogs together. Someone in China ate a raw bat. Half a year later world economy collapses. One of my friend's girlfriend hates me so one day she was yelling at me for something and so I told her to go fuck off. Turns out later that night she cheated on my friend because she was mad at me and he was taking my side. I could have just ignored her and nothing would have happened but man she would not shut up.